episode of the People's Mic, you were about to get into it. That's why I was like, I need to cut this off before they start doing the bop. And then you get in there. I am Jim Peoples. It's episode 393 of the People's Mic. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. Whoever that is, I'll check you out in a minute. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm David Ray Martinez.
Yes.
I'm Willie Zabar.
Willie motherfucking Zabar. I'm trying not to curse because I'm trying to get sponsors. But how do you two individuals stumble upon each other?
Talk mostly? No.
We met at Inspired Word. I was hosting a mic a couple of years ago. And
Is that still going on?
Oh yeah, that series has been going on for 8 years.
Wow.
And they get tons of people to go to their open mics.
$10.
Yeah.
God damn, $10.
Yeah, $10, but you get 100 people in the room if you go on the right night. So you get an actual crowd versus doing an open mic in front of 4 fruitcakes, you know.
And when you say fruitcakes, what do you mean by that?
Oh, comedians.
Like literally fruitcakes.
Yeah, like horrible.
It's a bakery.
We're at a baker.
In front of 4 horrible comedians.
Okay.
Man.
Is that okay?
You can say whatever you want.
Oh,
that's true.
You're fine as an older,
I'm an old man.
as an older seasoned black guy.
Yeah, you know,
not-
my uncle told me the other day, motherfucker, he told me, because we were talking about, censoring, me censoring myself. He's like, ain't you tired of being sorry about every motherfucking thing?
Don't never apologize.
As being a man.
Never apologize.
Always complain. You like that.
I told my brother Michael it made him angry.
Yeah.
Yo, never apologize.
Yeah,
Never.
it's like it is what it is. You know, like, I always, words do have power in a certain sense, but I also believe it's the action. I can tell you I love you and treat you like shit.
But you don't know it.
But I can tell you I love you, Will, and treat you like shit. Is that love? Or I treat you with love and never tell you I love you and you be like, oh shit.
That's more, yeah.
Which one would you prefer?
Definitely been treated like goodness.
And then sometimes...
Not the...
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I say what I say. I love who I love. Everybody loves me. I love everyone.
What are you, old Hollywood actor? I love everyone.
I do.
What I feel.
I do love everyone. I do. I appreciate everyone and everyone's faults. I just believe it's really about the actions. How you treat me is what I feel from you. So, what is this goddamn podcast about?
It is not about nothing. It's not about nothing.
Really.
It's taking a page out of it's just me chopping it up with some comics, and you say what you want. If you got something to get off your chest, you get it off your chest. Sometimes I got stuff. Sometimes I don't. I got 2 things that I heard about, and I've been watching Shaft because I'm doing a podcast. So I've been watching all my Shafts and just getting angry all over again about society.
Because ain't it the same thing?
Yep, it is. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, it's all the same thing.
It hasn't fucking...
Just the bad choreography's gotten better in life.
That's it.
Coffee, that was my one. Pam Grier is a beautiful one.
I was watching new Shaft, 2000 Shaft.
Yeah.
My Shaft was what was his name?
Not Morgan. I was going to say
Sam Jack.
Yeah.
Sam Jack.
I was going to say
Morgan Freeman. Has Morgan Freeman ever played Shaft?
No, he hasn't.
They should. I see what they were trying to do. They went in the angle of just recruiting his family and making them all part of the Shaft family, instead of making Bond in it, James Bond in it. They went the other way.
Yeah,
they were like,
let's keep the lineage going.
Yeah,
and now you got cameos with the other Shafts, right?
Yeah. There's like 1,000 Shafts now. So, but instead of doing the James Bond things, like it's a new John Shaft.
Yeah,
it's just
and that's why they got the new younger version, so he can last for the next.
They keep using the same kid to be everybody's son. Like he played Eddie Murphy's son in Beverly Hills Cop, didn't he? Wasn't he the same kid?
Wasn't it like 3 years ago?
They tried to make a new Beverly Hills Cop, and it was like his son, and it was like
where was this?
It flopped back. That's why they fucking. They was like, we need to. They thought it was going to be the son of Axel Foley. Axel Foley. I don't know.
Wow, I never saw that or heard of that.
I think it was a trailer. Even the trailer flopped. I think the trailer flopped so bad. He was like, we shouldn't have made this. We shouldn't have done.
Right now you make me want to reach for my phone and look it up.
Once they make the kids of movies, like I actually wrote a script. I was like, here's a script that needs to be read. I was going to try to get 50 Cent to play Action Jackson's son. Yo, I thought it'd be so hot.
That would have been
like
good.
if that's not a sequel, have you seen Action Jackson?
No.
That's Carl Weathers. I was like, if they're not two guys that could have been father and son,
I
feel like that would have been dope. That should have been done.
Yeah,
like 50 could play Action Jackson.
but that should have been as soon as 50 came out.
Yeah, early.
Early.
Now it's like
because 50 been out now almost 17 years. Isn't that crazy?
He's still
17, 18 years?
Even though he's producing the movies, he's still playing the black sidekick to like A-list stars. Like
but he's smart because he's still getting that extra check. He's getting an executive producer check. He's getting the check of being in the movie. You know, he's not dumb.
He's not dumb.
That's the one thing about him, or that I've always had credit with him. Like, he knows how to make money. Yeah. He knows how to flip it and save money.
Yeah.
That's a crazy guy. But I mean, also being a sidekick sometimes there's way less pressure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's like being vice president. He has all the power and none of the.
And I get to fly and hang out with my peoples and
get credit. He was like, I've been in a movie with. He did a movie on the low with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. That's big. That was kind of big. That was kind of dope.
Well, I mean, rappers are now the new celebrities.
You haven't seen Escape Room? Escape?
No, I'm not. I'm just sitting and smile. Like, let's check them out.
No, I mean, I haven't seen.
Did he make that fireman movie?
Who?
I just want to get him excited. 50 Cent, man, fireman?
That's an FYI. Will is a firefighter, a volunteer firefighter, which means he puts his life on the line for free.
Fucking free.
Which is life changing. Because for me, I'd be like, hell no, you gotta give me a Metro card.
Something.
Give me a hug.
Have you slid up and down the pole yet?
We're on the pole.
You don't have a fucking
Because we have a one-story firehouse.
No, I would have a pole outside.
Wait a second, Jimmy. How you got a ranch style firehouse? This is a ranch style firehouse from the 1860s.
We're modern fire. No dog, no Dalmatian. What the fuck do you have?
No dogs either?
We don't have a dog, no. But apparently right now they're thinking fire poles are too dangerous because people keep busting their asses in the fire pole on their way out to calls. So even houses that have them are not really allowed to use them anymore. So
how are they busting their asses?
Because they fucking it up.
Man, this probably blooper tape out there of firemen running.
Why don't they just put like a
pole? Why don't they
just put like a padding?
They do, and even so, people fuck themselves up. I know. I mean, they were on a firefighter. Someone was in staying at a house that used to be a firehouse, and they went down the pole and she broke her ankle.
Oh,
it's easy to do.
She's not prepared for it. She didn't train for it.
Well, you had to
even
say
firefighters get fucked up from it.
Really? Oh, she was a firefighter.
No. I'm just saying, professional firefighters do all the time get fucked up from it.
Man.
Especially you're waking up 3 a.m, jumping on the pole.
Yeah, I guess that's not smart.
I wish there was sound effects as they went down the pole.
Why don't they just put a slide?
Slide would be dope.
A slide might be easier.
But they got all that shit, right?
No, but
all the shit is downstairs.
Yeah.
Usually. Yeah.
So
because you don't want that shit near where you sleep. It's got gross carcinogen.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So just a slide.
Yeah.
Just
or
a loopy slide.
Or a pool.
Because there's no
crazy straw.
Or a pool with the balls in it, so you can just jump down into the pool and then climb out. Just dive out.
I like that.
Yeah, if you're cushion balls, you just jump in there.
Cushion balls.
Cushion balls. That's what balls are for, right?
Cushion balls. Yeah, cushion balls. The pole into the balls. That's what they should have.
I would love that in my home.
Right? Just make it fun. Fuck it. You already. So, how long you been doing this?
I've been a member since November, which is when your probationary member for at least a year. Mm-hmm. I'm not supposed to talk about it so much.
Oh, okay.
Because you're a fucking secret agent? What secret?
No, but I don't want to get canceled from the fire company.
What's the highest level of fireman there is?
Chief.
I mean, you know how there's like Navy SEALs for the armed forces.
Oh, good
they're
question.
Like secret firemen that they're like badass.
I think about that all the time, and probably
this fires in places most people can't.
For sure. So here's the thing. So it's private firefighters.
Yeah.
So SpaceX.
Oh shit, space.
So that's that. Okay, let's get into this.
Yeah, Freddie.
Yo. So in space, firefighting is a big problem because one fire can just take out a whole space colony or whatever.
But couldn't they open a door and then it just sucks all the?
but then everyone in that compartment would die. So it's like a ship, you know what I mean? They might have compartmentalized it. I don't know so much about it, but so the SpaceX company, they have private firefighters there. And so, which is super cool. So we've only seen photos of them like on the ground when they're launching the rockets in case it crashes. But they're probably training
firefighters add rockets, right? These firefighters put the rockets out, right?
What?
When the spaceships go up, somebody's got to put... No? Or is that just... What is that? I don't fucking...
They didn't train us how to put out fucking rocket crashes. Yeah. I don't know much about it. Because there's the thing where it's like, if something's an explosive and it's on fire, you kind of just like, you let it keep exploding. Because like, you're going to get blown up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so there's for sure like, you know, private contractors like in oil fields and stuff, but there's probably spy firefighters out there. Like I was thinking about
that's a whole new
job. It's a whole thing, and I probably shouldn't be talking about.
Yeah, you should. Absolutely.
Okay, so I always think about
this one guy who's like, I wish I could get some credit for this shit. All these secret fires that nobody knows about.
The secret fires.
I was thinking about like classified projects and shit, like the Manhattan Project during World War II.
Yeah.
For sure they had, because like if there was something went wrong, they wouldn't want the local fire department coming in and be like, "What the fuck's an atom bomb? What is your rate? What is this?" They probably have
secret.
Jerry
probably like a guy who like was a firefighter for like 50 years and also worked for the CIA. And then
he knows how to keep his mouth fucking shut.
Exactly. And I just disqualified myself from ever getting that job by like entertaining the concept that it exists in public. So whatever. It's too bad.
Very good. Yeah, because the public's going to be watching you too hard now. It's like,
he's
doing comedy, but when he disappears, what is he doing?
What is he doing?
After he disappears off the stage, he's putting out fires in space.
I can neither confirm nor deny exactly. When you ask about like the Navy SEAL equivalent, so the FDNY has a Special Operations Command. And they have the rescues and the squads, and they can do some really cool stuff that regular firefighters are not trained or equipped to do.
Okay, so those guys have less to do?
What? No, they have more. I mean, in some ways, they have more to do. Like building collapses.
But it's like intense. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's intense.
But it's really intense. Saving, like rescuing regular firefighters when they get trapped.
God damn, what kind of bitch?
Wow.
No, I'm sorry.
No, who's the bitch in that situation?
I don't know. I don't want to be super trained, be a fireman, and then get saved by... Another.
Are you kidding? You're like, oh, no, don't save me.
Don't save me. I got
Yeah,
this.
I think you should. Yeah, I mean,
I guess. I think in my head, I want to be the top guy. You know?
Oh, for sure.
Nobody wants to be I don't know.
Yeah.
You say
I want to be the savior.
Yeah, he was going to say he doesn't want to be the bitch.
Special Operations Command.
He doesn't want to be the bitch. He doesn't want to be the bitch.
I'm too old.
He doesn't want to be the bitch on someo's back. Like, oh my God, thank you so much.
I gotcha. I want to be the guy that's, running to my own theme music.
You guys never been rescued?
Yes, I've been rescued.
Yeah, that's great. I know
it
feels great.
Yeah,
I've been rescued in the pool.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I've only water rescued a few times. It feels great. They're carrying you away. You don't have to worry about it.
It's good. It's good that somebody comes.
Yeah, it's good
because there's a moment when you're just sitting there and you're like, is anybody coming? Because I can't get out of here. Yeah. But you also want to be in.
I think in all aspects.
There is that moment where it's like, did somebody call somebody?
There was a time I was a little kid. I had not even a boogie board, but a kickboard in the ocean, and a riptide just started pulling me out to sea. And people were like, "Do you need help?" And I was like, "I don't know, I'm 6." and they're like, "Okay." And I just wanted to see. Next thing I know, just like a lifeguard just like grabbed me and just like tugged me back to shore, and it was great. It was great. I would have been in the Atlantic.
I'm glad you guys saved me.
Yeah.
Somebody save me.
So that's the name of the episode.
I don't care.
Yo, what's going on with you?
With me?
Yeah.
Real life, man. Real life has been happening. I had a lot of deaths in the family.
God damn.
Like right now, the count is at 5 in the last 2 months. So it's crazy.
Eight. I hate to say it, but A-list people or.
You know what?
Is it like the Rocks?
I mean the Rocks. Yeah, definitely. So,
I've seen a lot of deaths. Yeah,
So my great grandmother passed. She was 105.
A lot of information.
Yeah, super information.
Yeah. It's like when your shitty uncle dies. It's like, well, Uncle Pete died.
Yeah,
so
it's
like,
why did he die 20 years ago?
Yeah, how the fuck did he make it? He's still alive?
Yeah, that's the only issue I've always had.
Yeah.
It's just like...
It's always the wrong people.
Guaranteed.
I don't even remember a funeral for a shitty person. Well, yeah,
I didn't go.
Yeah,
That's probably true.
Like, I gotta mic the host.
No, but you know that happens. You have the shitty person die, and everyone tells you after the funeral is done. That's what's happened to me. They be like, "Oh, you know, this guy died. The funeral already happened." Like, good. Good job.
Yeah, that's like, you know who died? I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's you know, it's a weird couple months, but you know, it's all good. Like, what can you do? My great grandmother, last time I spoke to her, she told me the world keeps on spinning, baby.
Yeah, keeps on. That's what they say. They always say, like, older people always have the coolest shit to say at the end. It's so weird. Is that
Makes sense. And time to think it through.
And I mean, when you sit there and you think about, like, now we're talking about a 105-year-old person who lost most of her brother and sisters at the time.
She lost everybody.
She lost her kids. She lost all. Yeah.
It's like going to a mic, right? Mm-hmm. And then at the beginning it's packed, everybody's there, and then it's at the end of the mic, and then a whole new set of people come. It's a brand new mic. It's a brand new show.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it like that.
She's dealing with all these people. She doesn't fucking know. It's not the people that she came up with.
Yeah.
Especially if you live to be like really old, like exceptionally old, then like the people, like then you've lost a lot of people that were like younger than you.
Yeah.
Like most of like.
You lose because you lost everyone above you, all the people who raised you.
Which is natural.
Yeah, and then you're losing everyone behind. But it was cool because while I was at, when we went to church, her partner in church, her homegirl in church, was 106. So it's just like these two old bitches just chilling, man. 106. My mother was still getting around with her walker and stuff like that, so she was still getting around and cooking and doing everything. So you know, that was the good part.
That's what I had a theory the other night while I was eating stuff with stuff in it. And I was eating food. I was eating enhanced food.
Either just say you're doing drugs or don't bring it up.
It's like saying, I'm holding on to the last bit of mysteriousness that this shit has before it's corny to do. But I had a thought. I was like, the closest we can get to time travel is collecting the memories of everybody. Right, like back to the like a Matrix type thing, to the oldest person, and creating like this artificial intelligence world with their memories, right? Well, and you'd be able to travel through, if I can remember everything as far as I can remember,
and then travel
through
their memories,
But then you get all the memories of like them shitting, all the memories of them.
But you get to go whatever room you want to go into. If you don't.
Oh, you're saying you have control. So it's like a video game
that environment.
Interesting. Because I was thinking
about the places I've been. So if we all pooled all of our memories, we have up to the oldest person ever.
People wouldn't agree to do it.
So you think?
Yeah. Why would people?
All of your memories.
Also,
does that include like memories of thoughts you've had, or just experiences and things you've taken in?
And then also you're thinking about you know how much trouble we'd all be in?
All the shit we've done. Well,
yeah, I mean, people.
Thanks for shooting down my brilliant idea.
No, it's a cool idea, but it's like Black Mirror. You just explained like the first act. It's like, this is the thing working perfectly, and then the middle act is like, this is the thing that was probably going to happen. The third act is like, this is this is the craziest thing that could happen.
Right? Because like in that episode with the eye thing, right? Because you're like checking out her ass, and you get weird.
The one with the memory DVR?
Yeah, DVR.
That's a great episode.
Yeah, so just imagine that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then her like, hey, why is this timestamp missing in your life? You know.
And it's also like the idea of like, okay, if you could like upload someone's memories, but like think of how bad we are as like people of saving just like the videos we already have and like the audio and stuff. Like the idea that we'd have to like consciously archive and back up your computer with the memories and stuff. People wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I was just about to buy a phone with 1 terabyte just because I didn't want the idea of saving shit. Like I just literally want to just put it on the phone and then it's there. Like,
what phone was that?
The Galaxy S10. Yeah, I was thinking about getting that.
What did they say when you went to ask for it?
They told me I'd have to order it.
Yeah, I was going to do the same thing when I called in, and I was like, "Yeah, I want the phone with the 1 terabyte." And the guy was like, No, that's too much fun for you. I was like, what the fuck? No, he was like, no. You can have 128.
Wow.
It's a good idea because there's too much money. You don't need that. He was like, what?
He was trying to get that sale.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't he want
Why
to
would
get
he
the
want
bigger
the
sale?
big? Yeah. You want the?
Was he like looking at your credit?
Yeah, I don't know what he did.
Well, you know what? Because when I called, they told me
I was like, who the fuck
they
you
told me
think
I would
you
have
are?
to pay $700 and change for the 1
But-
terabyte.
What service
phone.
you got?
How much?
I got
But-
Sprint. They
yeah.
said I had to pay $700 down and then like 38, 37 a month or some shit for 18 months. And then I spoke to my sister who works for Verizon, and she was just telling me wait till the Pixel 3 comes out, Pixel 4 comes out in October because they have.
You don't want the Pixel though.
I know, that's what I told her.
Everybody tries to give you another phone.
Yeah,
I was like, I
and
don't
I-
trust that phone.
But the
Pixel?
thing is, she said
Nah.
it's going to have a terabyte, but then also all the storage is on the cloud. And I was like, I don't want all the storage on the cloud.
Yeah. I don't trust
I
the
like,
cloud either.
stuff on my device and knowing I have it with me and I can show it in the place where I want to show it.
Somebody has a good joke about now our memory is like the new drug because we got to keep buying memory for shit. And then every like the cloud is like only 200 gigabytes, and then if you fill up, you got to buy more memory and everything.
Right
You
now I'm
gotta
paying
buy-
$1.99 extra for
it's like
Google
these little
some
prices.
nonsense.
These little prices that just what?
Well, there's something interesting. So I studied archiving a little bit in college, and like there are these protocols for how to like back up your data. And right now, the kind of accepted one is that for any piece of data you have, like let's say a photo you want to back up, you have to have 3 copies, and so 2 of them have to be on separate kinds of storage. So if one of them is on like a hard drive, the other one should be like a memory card or the cloud, and then one of them has to be off-site. So meaning like
too much.
It sounds like too much, but like that's the only way to make sure your stuff doesn't get lost forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey Daniel, you feel like checking the sound for this? Make sure the sound's all right. Just go to my Facebook page. Would you feel? Could you just
A
make
little
sure?
inside baseball for you.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. You can see how the podcast is.
Oh
made.
yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Like, yep, the audio's been off the whole show.
No, somebody just said check the audio, but I was like, look, things go wrong.
Sometimes I know I spend too much of my life and of my time on this podcast, like worrying about people in the future listening to me on the podcast. And
can't
being
do
like,
that.
I know I can, but I do it all the time.
No, why would you do that?
Oh,
Because
I'm
he has-
scared. I'm a fearful little man.
No,
Right. What?
is that it?
Maybe it's your phone is next to your phone. Your phone is next to it. Normally, I think phones interfere with stuff like
I
that.
keep hearing that. I guess it must be true. I guess it's true. I just can't- no one's explained like a mechanism of how that works.
I think it's the electromagnetic.
Okay. But what is it interfacing with? Is it with the membrane of the micro?
How does
I'm
it
not gonna find out
sound?
for like a minute.
Oh shit!
Is it buck and top?
How does it sound now?
The other day,
Wow, even catches off my keyboard.
huh? Yeah, it does. How's it sound?
How does it sound now?
How does it sound now? How does it
So
sound?
it's you working on it.
Oh yeah, because it's time delay.
Time delayed.
But I do think it's probably the phone because it does it to my computer at work. It goes.
I just put mine on airplane mode.
Yeah.
Bucket cops. The other day there was an incident where a cop showed up to a neighborhood. I guess to shut
There's
the
still a
house.
little bit of but like it's
better?
pretty good. It's better than what before, a lot better.
I'm telling you, it's probably the phones.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking. I don't think you know what you're talking about, Dave. I don't think you know. I don't think you know.
No
I
problem.
want to hear about these buckets and these
Yep.
tops.
We'll do. I'll fix it.
So they threw.
But sometimes it goes on. Sometimes it's off. But, it's just these fucking cords. I got too many cords.
So the bucket cop.
No, they showed up to a neighborhood and to turn off the hydrant. You know how you do it. Kids
Yeah.
just having
cops
fun
did?
with the water. Yeah. I guess somebody.
Normally it's fire.
But then
That's
there
what
was
I
a group
say.
of kids. One guy took a bucket and then doused the cop. And that was it. And then
Oh, just threw water on
just
the
threw
top?
water on the cop, and the cop was like, he was cool. Yeah. He didn't do nothing. And everybody's like, why didn't the cop do something? Like white people, it's like, why didn't they shoot him like
Yeah,
they usually do?
exactly.
Why
This is inconsistent.
They said it, but it was like, you know what they fucking meant. It was like, the cop didn't do anything.
It was fucking hot.
It was hot as fuck.
So
He
he
probably was like,
was
yo, I
happy.
kind of needed that. But now there was like this big.
He was a white cop.
I think it was a black guy. I think it was
Yeah,
a black
that's
cop.
right.
You know,
That's right.
black cops don't give a shit.
Black cops
If it was a white cop, the kid would have been shot.
Listen, I know I'm from a different age where we used to have. I'm from the South Bronx, born and raised, and we used to have Watts. His name was Watts.
Yeah, you had a neighborhood cop.
If he saw you cutting school, he'd hit you with the baton until you go back to school. Like literally, he'd hit you on the back of your legs and he'd tell you to go to school.
Where was this?
In the South Bronx.
South Bronx.
While I was in junior high
probably
school.
caught the last end of cops being personal.
Yeah.
Because when I was young too, we had neighborhood cops.
Yeah.
Cops that walk the neighborhood, beat cops.
Yeah.
Like real beat. What's up, guys?
So
was he?
He's tall, but you're taller than him. That's so weird. He's your short friend. That's weird as fuck.
David.
Yeah, no.
Was he like a auxiliary cop or was it like a full?
No, he was a cop.
He was a cop.
A cop with a gun.
Yeah.
Cop with a gun. He'd slap you on the legs until you go to school. And people be like, yo, you going to cut class? I'm not trying to see Mr. Watts.
Yeah.
That was
that respect.
Yeah.
I guess it worked.
Yeah. But that's the thing. But nowadays, the first thing they do is they take the rookies, they throw the rookies on patrol in the hood. Don't know
in a neighborhood that they don't live in.
Yeah.
In a neighborhood they have no connection to. Never been
to.
Yeah.
So never been.
Yeah.
They can't relate.
And I also remember, some of them are 20 years old.
Yeah.
Because literally 2 years of college or whatever, it's like they're too young.
Yeah.
And people, like, I was talking to a cop the other day, one of my friends, and he was like, I'm going to be honest with you, these people aren't ready. They're not ready for real life situations. You know, like, there's people who are cops who are former Marines where they're like, listen, I don't need to shoot this guy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to disarm him and throw him down. I know how to control his body.
And because the military has stricter rules of engagement than the police do.
Yeah.
The military has to be a raised weapon for open fire. Yeah. There's a story of, I think, like a veteran who didn't shoot a guy because he was like, this guy's gun's probably not loaded. And it wasn't. That cop got fired because he didn't, like, fall in line. It's a wild story.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all I know is that, you know, people are not really prepared. I think we're all not prepared in life for things, you know, like no matter what you think you're ready for, you know, you're like, the first day you're a comic, you're not ready, right?
Yeah.
2 years in, you're still not ready.
Still not.
That's scary. That's the really scary thing, the fake until you make it. That applies to like cops and fire.
Yeah, everyone.
I wanted to switch subjects real quick because we don't have enough time. Did you watch the Eddie Murphy on Comedians of Cars?
Yeah.
Did you watch that? Mm-hmm. You know what? It was interesting to me how they still run jokes by each other, even at that level. You hear them talking and be like,
I didn't see that episode.
Oh yeah.
Like Jerry does that. He says a joke, but he doesn't say it. Like I hate it when comics run jokes by me. We're like, hey, you want to hear this joke? No, I don't. I don't want to hear it because nobody's ever said, hey, you want to hear this joke, and it's been funny. Never.
Yeah, but those are people on different levels where they don't trust.
But they still do it.
No, that's what I'm saying. But
Jerry's like a big nerd. He's like a
big comedy nerd.
Yeah, so
he has like $1 billion. He's still doing it.
He's still it's.
But
here's the difference. We're talking about like when it's another comic, you know, it's like talking about a joke they've never done that they might do it at Mike. Versus Jerry's talking about a joke that he did at a special like 3 years ago, right? Or you're talking about new jokes?
It feels like he's working on new shit.
Yeah. But I think what it is like two people who are at the top of their game passing things off. Do you think this is funny? Versus him talking to a younger comic who's like, oh yeah, that sounds great, knowing that he has blurred vision. Eddie Murphy and him, they don't have blurred vision. You know, people like Eddie Murphy was saying, it's like you go in there, those guys at that level. I've seen it. I was at a comedy festival with Bill Burr, and he was just working on some shit. He's like, I'm just working on some shit, and people are like, they're just laughing. Yeah, because he didn't say anything. And that's what Eddie Murphy was saying. It's like people are giggling because they're here to see you. There's a weird silence, laughter for no reason, and you can't even get material off because you don't even know what's funny at this point. Yeah. So I mean, but I just think those two guys at that level, of course they're gonna pass things back and forth. And also if they're real friends, and they're real friends.
It would probably be better for them just to do open mics at this point. Right? To get real jokes? No? Instead of talking to real people.
No.
It would ruin the mic for everyone else. Imagine,
Oh my god!
imagine like
if they just did.
They,
Like they have so much money.
Fucking Seinfeld came in here in the middle of your mic, did a set and left. Like the rest, the mic's over. Like who's gonna follow Jerry Seinfeld?
It's not about following. It's about being in front of people who watch comedy. Because being at that level, because now we're looking for a joke still, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
I'm still.
No.
I'm still.
Look at your face.
If Jerry comes, I'm gonna watch a set and leave.
But
I'm not. That sounds awful.
But I still got to work on myself. I don't
yeah,
care
you
about
gotta work
Jerry.
on it. Yeah,
I
No,
don't
but
know.
no one's gonna do
We're
material.
still
We're gonna
selfish.
talk about Jerry Seinfeld was just here.
I don't care.
If he
See, this is-
if he came regularly, if he just did mics,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
you know, he was like, yeah, I'm just doing mics
No,
now.
but people
you
are
know,
gonna be
because
up his
nobody else can
ass
appreciate this shit.
And people gonna be on his jock and running out to him and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
You'd ruin
But
it.
me personally, I don't. You know,
Step
everybody has these things. Like, I don't care who you are. I've met, you know, because I work in a hotel and I've met the richest of richest people in the world to the poorest of poor people, and we're all the same shit. We all take a dump. We all laugh at the same shit. Like, it's whatever. I don't care. Jerry Seinfeld come here and tell his jokes. I might be, that's funny. Not life changing. That's a good joke.
Yeah.
My turn, right? That's it.
Absolutely.
I would argue the problem he has in shows that everyone already knows who he is, I'd say he'd probably have a similar problem here. I'm not saying people are going to laugh at everything he says, but in the same way that, you know, when you become a regular at a mic, then, like, it's easier to get laughs there just because you're more familiar to the people, even if you don't know them on an individual level. He's still going to have that problem.
Yeah,
People
because
are still going to be overly generous.
Yeah, people are just going to pay attention to you.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens at doesn't happen at mic. People don't
Unless
pay
you're
attention.
friends with the person.
Yeah, that's what
because
I'm
we've all had times where it's like, oh, I'm gonna leave this mic. Actually, my friend is up. I'm gonna watch their set. I'm not gonna be on my phone because I like this person. That's why you gotta be friends with people.
Fuck that.
That's the only
Fuck
reason.
Friends.
Yeah.
Fuck friends.
Fuck
Yeah,
friends.
all-
Fuck friends, especially if they
Aren't
cute.
we friends?
No, every man for yourself. I like you. I'll help you go where you need to go. But at the end of the day,
I'm so tired of professional acquaintances telling me that they're not my friend. I hate it. I'm like, oh, my friends are there.
one time I used to work at a gym, another gym, and it was a high end gym. And this guy was in the
Equinox?
stall. No, I'm not
Reebok?
gonna say the name. But I was in the stall.
SpaceX.
I didn't have a lot. I
SpaceX?
didn't have no money. Gym. What? That's hot. I was counting. I had like a couple dollars, right? I was counting. There's a guy in the stall. He was like, "Yeah, I just got a bonus, $10 million." I was like, "What?
Yeah.
What?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna probably just blow it in some island or some shit. I don't even fucking know." He's just farting and shit. I'm like, what a fucking What a? And I'm just looking at my little crumpled up dollars, taking a shit. I was like, fuck this guy.
You know,
Fuck
the
this
other
guy.
when I first
Fuck him for talking.
Fuck him for talking in the stall.
When I
Like,
first
out loud.
started a job at this hotel I'm at, literally, like I think my third or fourth day, I delivered a chair to a room, $30,000 chair, just a chair.
Did you drop it on purpose? Did you drop it
No,
on
no,
purpose?
the grass on the back spins
Oh,
around.
man.
I'm like, who the fuck needs a $30,000 chair for no reason?
For a hotel stay?
No, it's a guest who lives there.
Oh, okay, got it.
And you're just like, yo, for real, $30,000 chair.
For the fuck of it.
For a chair.
And the guy was like, the guy who brought it was like, listen, I have to go with it. I got to make sure it gets in the room all right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
security
just
for the chair.
yeah.
Damn.
And in my head, I'm just like, I don't know if I'd ever buy a $30,000 chair, even if I became a multi-billionaire. There's no. My grandmother always said, you only have one ass. Like you can't sit on the couch and the armchair at the same time.
What do you think you would throw your money away on? What's your thing?
Ooh, I would throw.
Everybody has a thing.
I would
because it's
throw
not
my
chair.
money. I would throw my money away on building buildings for people with low income.
Yeah.
And,
The good shit.
And I'd get subsidy from the city or whatever. But I'd also build programs within the building to get them out of the buildings, because that's the issue with
program.
Yeah,
you need
that's
the
the issue.
program.
Yeah, because people aren't.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that's why they call it projects. They were supposed to be. This is a place for you to fix yourself up and get ready to go on to the next step in life.
Yeah.
And a lot of these buildings, that's not what they're doing. They're just, I'm getting.
You've been there for years.
Yeah, I'm getting Section 8 for you to stay here.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't live in that building, so let it go to shit.
Yeah.
So, I would be building the programs to get them out of those buildings, at least for the future generations.
Shit.
So that's what I would do.
You're a good dude.
Yeah.
Because I would put wings on everything. I'm just trying to figure out how flying lions. Man, you got a flying fucking man, all types of
But
shit.
you know how horrible a flying lion would be?
But it would be cool as shit. If you came in my house,
yeah, but
it'd be like,
wind
this
up
lion
eating?
sitting there, he just fucking...
Yeah. Fucking good.
immediately.
It doesn't matter. I got a flying lion. I put wings on a giraffe, just fucking neck and all. Just
You're gonna end the world.
that's why I'm not rich. That's why I'm not rich.
I like that. That's
Flying-
why I'm not rich.
Yeah,
You
it's
would
really, yeah.
really fuck up.
Oh,
God is like-
man.
He's-
No.
he would waste it on
No.
flying lions.
No.
That's
No.
horrible,
Alligators, man.
Why only dangerous things?
That's a dragon.
right?
Because the dangerous things are cool. I mean, nobody wants to see a flying rabbit. Nobody. No, right?
You're right.
Nobody.
Yeah, you're
No,
right.
if a rabbit's like, oh, fucking kill that rabbit.
But if you're like you're walking in Central Park, whatever.
And so a rabbit and it just took off.
No.
It's
If
cute.
you see a flying lion, you'd be like,
Holy shit, that's cool as fuck.
"Fuck!" And it's coming towards you.
That's cool as fuck.
No, you'd be like,
just
"Ah!"
barely, just fly.
You'd be like, "Oh, what the?" And then two people, "Yeah, but it's cool though. It's cool, right?"
It just takes off.
fuck that.
Just what? That's fucking
that's
dope.
horrible.
I don't care what you say.
Dad, why do we have flying lions? Oh, there's this guy named Jimmy Peoples. And
Fucking-
he won the lotto, and now it's a fucking it's like a plague.
Yes.
You're like a biblical plague master.
Yes.
I hate it.
Yes.
That would be scary.
Flying Black Panthers, all types of shit. It's all the cool shit. Flying dogs, what, right?
Flying dogs would be cool.
Flying dogs would be awesome.
We'd be like, only
Like a little Yorkie to just take, that's cute. Just,
Jimmy, as a man,
I'd put
as a
wings.
man of color, you could put your money on something now.
I know I could. I know I could. I know I
told me
could.
you put wings
I know.
on.
Before I leave this planet, he's like, he put wings on a lot of shit. Just cases of different animals that didn't make it.
I would
It's better than hunting them. People are hunting these animals. Like rich people, you're hunting these animals. They could genetically change some shit.
Put some wings
Put
on.
some
Would you
Put
hunt
some wings
the lion
on.
after
I would not
putting wings
hunt
on
it.
it? 'Cause
No,
that
I
would make
wouldn't hunt
even in
it.
a
No,
hot
I'm not.
zone.
I'm not that guy. I would never hunt animals. I love animals. I just want to see them
Would you
evolve.
doom them to an
just-
existence of flight and
How's that doomed?
freakishness?
It would actually
This is
make them
great.
more adaptable to
Yeah.
those things. They would be able to
How,
hunt better.
wait. How many would you make? Like a
I would
population?
breed them. Yeah, just enough. Just to make them a species.
The nightmares of
What
children.
bird
No.
would you? So you have to breed them with like a condor that has the longest wingspan. The condor.
Condor.
Well, I don't know what
I
bird.
think in this fantasy, you don't have to have the
Real
specific
wings.
species in mind.
I'm saying he'd have to breed it with some kind of bird with big wings.
Pterodactyl.
Let the people, the scientists, figure it out. All I gotta do is take a pile of money, figure that shit out.
Honestly, maybe bat wings because it's
That's what I want to
just
just be able to walk in the room, take a pile of money. I need that done, and then it's done. That's
If I was a scientist, I'd be like, oop. I
Remember,
tried my
remember
best.
Limitless?
Take that money.
We had all the money, and he had to go get more pills, and he just bought a scientist. He was like, "You figure it out," and then they made the perfect pill, just like that. What?
Can I say what I would
Okay.
get?
What'd you
Unlimited
get?
fund?
Absolutely.
A room that was just a griddle. The floor is just a hot griddle. Just tossed an egg in there.
That's such a fat guy shit.
Yeah.
I want a giant griddle.
Yeah.
Just to cook one
Yeah,
egg.
yeah,
Just to throw my food on the floor.
I didn't guess I would check this out. Yeah.
Made us fat people look real bad.
I thought you were gonna say like a bushel of firefighters. Something.
Firefighters.
Wow.
Well, I didn't want to be all philanthropic. Like David already took.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed in you, motherfucker.
Buy the Ghostbuster house or something. I don't know.
Really.
Yeah.
It is an active firehouse. I don't
It
think
is.
I would,
Is it
yeah,
now?
Yeah.
All right, we gotta wrap this shit up. That was fun. Close my. Where can they find you at?
Where they can find me? You can find me in the club. My name is David REY Martinez on Instagram and in life. Whatever. I'm in these streets again. That's all. You can find me out here. I don't know what else to say.
You have a website?
No.
No?
Why I need a website for it?
You got shows?
Always have shows, but I don't know.
When's your next show coming up?
Where is my next show? I'm doing a comedy dance show. Where I'm actually the champion right now.
You do
I'm the dance champion.
show for yourself.
It's called Danceify. Literally, I'm the champion right now. So yeah, that's on Friday. Nobody's gonna come from watching this fucking show. I do voiceovers. Let me know if you need voiceovers.
Ryan's gonna come.
Yeah, Ryan's gonna come.
Yeah, Ryan's gonna go to your show.
And
that guy, you're gonna
yeah.
take that guy.
And I also do hip hop improv, so I have hip hop improv. Doing that all the time.
That's the thing.
Really fun. Yeah, it's fun. I'm the hype man, so I'm always hyping.
You're that group of black guys who are like, we're gonna infiltrate improv.
Yeah. Why not?
Because who's the fucking other guy? He went so hard. He took like every class in UCB.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know who that is.
Fuck.
There's no need to point out brothers.
No, he did it.
We're all trying to get in where we fit in. I mean, you know, I've done shows at Trump Towers because of hip hop improv. Yeah, like I get paid.
How recently?
That's dope.
That was last year.
That's wild.
Yeah, so yeah, people pay for things. Willie, what you got out here?
I'm in the Garden State Comedy Festival on August 24th. Venue to be announced, which makes me nervous.
They don't have to show you. They don't have a venue.
Yeah, venue showtime or
a festival without a home.
I'm just gonna be in Jersey. Like, all right.
Hey, just put them on the street.
What's good to eat? Well, it's the whole state, right?
Yeah.
I think it's New Brunswick. Does that sound right?
Because they have, they get their tomatoes from Jersey. So their pizza's Jersey.
Like Jersey gets their tomatoes from Jersey?
From Jersey.
Okay.
They don't outsource like everybody else.
Oh.
Yeah. So they have like the freshest pizza, I believe.
Freshest pizza with that nasty ass water?
Huh? Well, the water's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good water.
Good water,
Tomatoes,
shitty pizza.
Yeah.
That's what it takes to make a good pizza. Shitty water. Website?
WillieZabar.com. Don't throw water on a grease fire.
That's what you're going to leave it with?
I'm going to just start saying that all the time so people get it in their heads.
It's true.
That shit will
Don't
fuck you
throw
up.
water on a grease fire.
Yeah, people do it.
People lose their noses that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Well, give it up for them one more time. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's another episode of People's Mike. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're here every day, Monday to Friday. We have a new Mike and show on Saturday at Niagara. Started last week. The podcast will be at 5 o'clock on Saturday. So you're still more than welcome to jump on. But we're here at Idle's Shrunken Head today, Monday to Friday, followed by the open mic, the People's Mic, and we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you. Cool. Ooh, yeah.
Somebody just fell in. Jimmy, I think you're...
Pick it up.
Oh,
let's go.
still
No, it's not motherfucking fight.